What have we done to you? I'm gonna sit here and wait. Hello Queens, and welcome back to another fantastic day with Moss. Then again, once again, you already know the deal with that. Today's video is going to be a more serious topic. It was going to be a serious topic, the video I had planned already, but we're taking a shift into a different topic. So originally, I was going to sit down and talk about why I took a longer break, and that will definitely be a video for next week. But this week, I really want to talk about something that just happened, something that continues to happen, something that really blew up over this past couple of days, and that is Jussie Smollett's attack in Chicago. 2 o'clock in the morning, he was walking from Subway when these two people came up in ski masks, put a rope around his neck, splashed him with some type of substance, fractured a rib, I want to say, and he walked himself to the hospital. And it honestly, something that is continuously going on. Had he just been a random LGBTQ member out in that streets that day, none of this would have made the news. None of this would have been blown up the way it has. This topic is so damn important to talk about. This is why I wanted to stop my planned video and make this YouTube video, because honestly, this is something that happens on the daily 24/7. Honestly, probably every minute at least somebody's getting beaten up in some kind of street for whatever reason, for some kind of hate crime. They're thinking this is a hate crime. They said that the attackers were saying out homophobic slurs, racial slurs, and just a whole hate crime in itself. These happen more often than you guys would think. They just don't make the news because you're just a regular person that's walking down the street. This is not, you know, A-list celebrities that are getting attacked every day, hence why this is blown up. And it should be big because this is something we should be talking about. This is something where you can't feel safe as a Black LGBTQ American going out and walking in the streets. It's just sad that we live in a world where you can't do anything by yourself without worrying about being attacked by someone or getting a bomb or anything. Literally, the other day I was at work. I work in a casino, so it's very populated, very, you know, different people coming in left and right, left and right. Our doors never close. We're a 24-hour operation, so anybody can walk in at that point. Nothing is checked. There's no metal detector. There's no hand pat down. There's nothing. So literally, it is a melting pot for any type of activity like this. So the other day, I was walking into the bathroom and I saw a piece of paper folded up, kind of like rolled up in the back of the toilet. Now, when I looked at that, my first instant thought was, is there a bomb in there? Walking into a public bathroom, walking into your workplace, you shouldn't have to feel like whatever you look at should be instantly a threat. It was just a rolled up piece of paper that should have just been a rolled up piece of paper that someone threw back there because they were too lazy to throw it in the trash or whatever the case may be. It shouldn't be something that automatically comes to your thought like it's going to be a bomb, it's going to be some type of threat. Like, to live in a society where you're scared about every little thing that you come in contact with is not some place that I want to live, not some place you should want to live or you should want your kids to live. Now, with the president being, you know, the president, this has taken a all-time high of all of this kind of activity on steroids. Now, I'm not going to get too political because that's not what this channel is, and my politics, you should have an opinion. I do have an opinion about the politics, but I'm not going to bring it into a debate on YouTube because honestly, that is a whole different topic that we could like have a 10-part series about. But anyway, the LGBT have come so far since the beginning of time. Like, and the one thing that aggravates me so fucking much, excuse my language, but it just gets me so heated, it boils my fucking blood to a maximum damn 5,000 degree Fahrenheit, is when straight people have the audacity to say, post on Facebook, tweet, write a fucking column, I don't know what the hell you're doing. When they have the audacity to say, why do LGBT people have to have pride? Why do they have to flaunt it in our faces about their love, blah, 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 blah. Where's the straight pride? Where is the recognition for straight people? And the whole 9 yards. You know, that aggravates me so fucking much because when have you ever heard about a girl and a guy, heterosexual couple, walking down the street and all of a sudden just gets attacked because it's straight love and they're, you know, holding hands or they're kissing or whatever, and they just look, you know, this is not the normal. Like, they literally have to attack them because, you know, being straight is vastly overrated. Girl, never. You're never going to hear anything about that because it doesn't fucking happen. Us LGBT people have to be worried about fucking everything. And I know being worried about every little thing in life, it is not the way you live. And I try not to be, you know, paranoid or worried about whatever. But, you know, sometimes I do catch myself thinking that. But it's just the principle that every LGBTQ member that goes around with makeup, that goes around in drag, does something out of the normal. They have to have that little thought in their head, whether it's big, small, prominent or not prominent, consciously or unconscious. You have that thought of, how are people going to look at me? Now, straight people have that kind of thought. They have that, how are people going to look at me? But in a whole different spectrum. You can go outside and you can walk around, you know, with your heterosexual couple and be, you know, praised and, you know, uplifted from Hollywood and this and that and that and that. But when it comes to LGBT, it's kind of like society wants us hushed, and we've come a long way, girl. We've literally have come a long way. I'm not taking anything for granted how far we've come. I'm just saying that step of where we have come shouldn't even be a thing. Where we have come shouldn't be a thing. It should automatically just be the norm. You know, we have heterosexuals, we have homosexuals, it's whatever. And I'm not just saying it's only hetero, it's only homo. There's so many sexualities. I'm just saying every sexuality should just be a sexuality. It should be the norm. We shouldn't have to, you know, worry about what's on the news 2 days later because of a hate crime, the Pulse, or, you know, Jussie now, or just many, 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 many attacks. I mean, I can probably name off a ton at this point, just in the last, like, probably 20 years. This is just insane that the fact that we have come so far just to backtrack over a damn president election, you know, uproaring these people that, you know, it's something that literally grinds my gears so fucking much. I hate when, you know, the LGBT community is attacked by any sort of fucking means, whether we know about it in the public, whether we just know about it because it's happening. Obviously, if this is happening to an A-list celebrity, how many people is this happening to that are the middle class LGBT or the low class LGBT or the high class LGBT that's not known? You know, you got to think about how many people this actually affects on a daily basis. How many people get bullied at school for being LGBT, not just, you know, people that make the news or people that commit suicide. And it shouldn't have to come to the fact that people are committing suicide. People are going a ways to harm because this world is so cruel and doesn't want to just, you know, accept people for just loving. It's none of your business. Honestly, for all of the people that literally hate on homosexual, asexual, bisexual, whatever sexual you are, people that hate on people like that, it's none of your business. It really is none of your business who these people love. If we're not affecting you in your personal life, then let us just walk by the streets. What have we done to you? I'm gonna sit here and wait. Nothing. We literally go about our business. We literally love who the people that we love. We, you know, we share a relationship with somebody that we have an attraction to. It's nothing different than your heterosexual life. Like, what is the difference? What is so wrong about loving somebody else that has people so shook, so upset, so hateful, so angry? Like, I don't get how loving someone else can anger so many people. Everybody preaches every single day, this world needs more love, needs more love, needs more love, needs more love. LGBT, all we're doing is loving other people. In my case, loving a man. What does that have to do with you? It just infuriates me how a world can be this cruel for just hating on somebody just for the simple fact that they love the same sex. Making videos like these is something I'm so passionate about because honestly, I see a lot of things going on in the world and I don't speak about it. I think this year I am going to speak more about these topics, so this is not going to be just one video this year. If I see something I want to talk about, I think I'm just going to rip out the camera and talk about it because, girl, it's honestly important. If you don't have a voice in today's society, you are going to miss opportunities to help somebody. Even if this video just reaches one person that's in the LGBT community that's getting bullied or whatever, and it helps them in any way, shape, or form, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here for the likes. I'm not here for the dislikes. I'm not here for just pure entertainment. I want to, even my little small voice, I want that out in the world, because any small voice, any little word that can affect one person is a ripple effect. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here talking about this topic, because it's something I'm so passionate about. I love the LGBTQ community. It's the most welcoming, most loving community there is out there. And seeing us get affected by something of such hate literally angers me to no end. And I literally needed to make this video because I wanted to talk about this. I needed to talk about this, period. So I know this video was a little ranty, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm not sorry at the same time, because it needed to be said, it needed to be done. If you are an LGBTQ member or anybody struggling with anything, don't be hesitant to DM me on Twitter or DM me on Instagram. I'm always open for people that, you know, need a helping hand. Even if you just want to say, hey, hi, how are you? Whatever you want to say in the DM. Literally, if you are struggling with something or you just want a friend to talk to, my DMs are always open. Other than that, I love you guys. I love you guys so, so, so much. The LGBTQ community, we have come so far. We are going to continue to strive. We just have to stick together and don't let these attackers win again and again and again and again. Whether it's an A-list celebrity, whether it's someone in your school that you walk by, whether it's someone on the street, whether it's just Joe Schmo, I don't care who it is. If you see something, say something honestly, and don't let it slide, because girl, letting it slide anywhere is why this is such a thing today. We need to stop it where it is in its tracks, and we need to be proactive about this. Anyway, girl, I can sit here and talk about this topic for a whole another like 2 hours, but I'm not gonna have you sit here for another 2 hours. I'm not a Shane Dawson series, girl. His honestly is more entertaining. So that is it for today's video. Put in the comments down below, what are your thoughts about this topic, the LGBTQ community topic, about going backwards, or your opinion about this whole Jussie attack in Chicago. And until next time, queens, you better go out and you better holla slay that bitch.